Hello, my name is Adonis, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what they secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Sagittarius out there. So let's get after it. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus, and Jupiter. Show me cards you need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Sagittarius out there? What do they secretly want to tell all of my Sagittarius out there? Show me cards that I need to see. Here we go. Okay, so they secretly want to tell you that they are ready to take things to the next level. And this is a person that you work with at your job. So they secretly want to tell you that they have, this is more than a crush. This is more than a crush of them at your job. Okay, so this is either someone that you work with or someone that you got introduced to from that you work with. This person, you met this person at some kind of work outing, some kind of work function or something. So it definitely has some kind of work relation ties here. Okay. Every time they're around you, they're happy. Even when they hear about you, they're happy. Okay. It's a sun card here. Also, not the Ace of Swords here. Now, this is a situation where uh, there's really no sense of mental ambiguity on this person's part. They know what they want. Okay. They know what they want. And they know it's you, and they're willing to pursue you. They're willing just to kind of put it out there all on the line to pursue it. Especially see this with the Fool card. They want to take that leap of faith. They're willing to kind of leap into this situation, just see where things take them. In other words, okay. This person has communicated. Page of Pentacles. So this person, Page of Pentacles, is all about communication. So this person has been trying, has articulated their, their desires for you. Um, and but you know the rhetoric is going to intensify um, and very shortly if it hasn't already. Because they really believe this situation represents a real Ace of Pentacles here, real opportunity towards this situation here. So they're definitely going to make a move on this situation very soon here. In addition, here we have the King of Swords, representing an individual that made aware they're good at making hard choices. Okay, and making wise choices when it comes to making a hard decision. And so you know, which kind of really leads me into the direction that you work with this individual because there is a degree of risk here, for them to have to really contemplate if they want to move forward in pursuing a relationship with you. I get the sense here that there's some sort of risk um, that is involved here with the situations. So, um, with that being the case here, let us see what are the potential blockages we're talking about here. What are the potential blockages we're talking about here? What potential blockages are we talking about here? What potential blockages are you talking about here? What potential blockages are we looking for? What are potential blockages that you guys could potentially be dealing with? Show me the cards that I need to. Let's see. Okay. So, we're talking about here. Page of Wands. So the potential blockage is kind of doing something new, looking at things in a new way. So um, I'm getting a sense here that you are looking for something new. This is the sense of that you're kind of looking for something new, kind of trying to look and think outside the box here. Um, you're not looking for the same old, same old. I get the sense you're looking for something new exploratory energy here. In addition, here you're looking for something to be loyal and devoted to, as far as that something new is. So you're looking, so I'm getting the sense you have new energy in your life here. There's new energy in your life here. You have very clear choices here with the Two of Wands here. So you have some very clear choices that you can make here. Just you can either pursue this situation, you can choose this new thing over here. And I feel you're more or less leaning more towards this newer thing, if you will, this new exploratory energy here. Now, there's been an awful lot of energy. Eight of Wands. There's been an awful lot of energy, communication sent to you. So you guys have been sending communication back and forth with each other. They've been sending some to you. You've been sending some to them. But you've also been communicating with another individual via social media as well. Okay, because there's a lot of energy being sent in that direction as well. Okay. Um, and so with that being the case here, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Also, the Wheel of Fortune is, again, we got to go back to the potential blockages. The Wheel of Fortune is really not moving in the direction, in the favorable direction. Also, with Eight of Wands, going back to the question as far as the blockages go, we're talking about a situation in which there may be a little bit too much communication going on between you and this individual, because we're talking about blockages. So the fact that this person continuously keeps hitting you up, trying to communicate with you, it's causing a bit of an issue. Um, yeah, you know, because you're looking to pursue something new, and the Wheel of Fortune is definitely beginning to turn against that situation because you're moving in another direction here. Also, we have the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords energy. So again, the potential blockers. So as I said, this person is kind of, you know, a certain amount of risk assessment. Okay, um, Knight of Swords. So this person is about to take a risk. Okay, this is definitely a blockage for sure. They're about to turn things up, and it could potentially cause them some kind of issues at the job. But they're like, hey, Knight of Swords, all about being like a bull through a china shop. Let me do the action. I'll deal with the fallout later. And they have calculated the risk, and they're like, you know what? This is a risk worth taking. You not so much. Okay. And so that's what's happening with that situation there. Now, this person is looking for, again, a real, with the Ace of Pentacles, looking for a real solid opportunity, if you will. Well, that's a real solid opportunity for them, but it doesn't represent a solid opportunity for you, and therein lies the rub. Okay, and finally here we have the Ten of Pentacles. Let's get the Pentacles. Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting tongue tied as usual, and I'm tired as well. Ten of Wands. Pardon me. Ten of Wands here, and this represents a situation in which the person needs to kind of get it off their chest, kind of put it out there. Again, I talked about this being a potential blockage here. Um, with them communicating with you as much as they have, hitting you up across social media, um, there's a possibility you begin to kind of see this as like, okay, this is like a bit much here, you know. Um, but to them, they're getting it off their chest. They're putting it out there in the ether. It's beginning to be a turn off. And again, they're getting it off their chest. They see it as getting it off their chest as a good thing, but you're seeing it as kind of like a semi-stalkery. You're kind of getting into stalkery territory here. Okay, so there's that. So with that being said here, let us see what additional information. What additional information? The spirit want to get before I shut this thing down. What additional information is spirit want to get before I shut this thing down? What additional information is spirit want to get before I shut this thing down? What additional information is spirit want to get before I shut this thing down? So cards I need to see. Some cards I need to see. Some cards that I need to see. Again, expectations. You have certain level of expectations. You have a certain things in boxes that you need to be checked. Spirit saying that's okay. You can have those expectations. That's okay. Don't lower your expectations. So it's okay to have high expectations. And also, in the mix of all this, perspective. They are, the perspective, this person's perspective is like, hey, I want to pursue this relationship. It's a great amount of risk, but I'm putting a love above all else. That's their perspective. Your perspective is like, you know what? I'm kind of interested, but it's not worth my job. It's not worth, the extra drama that I may be dealing with at a place where I work. It may not necessarily mean termination, but it could mean some difficulty. So you guys are coming at this thing from two different perspectives. So a conversation definitely needs to be had. And also, Spirit saying, hey, listen, keep things moving. Keep things moving. Keep things in motion. Okay? Whatever the case may be with this situation, just continue to move forward until you find an individual that fits those expectations that you're looking for. So do not settle. All right. So with that being said, I'm shutting this thing down. This is a general love reading. May not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, I will leave the link below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, okay, that's okay too. Just take those parts of the reading that do and dismiss the rest. All right. If you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. Also, do not forget to hit that notification bell to let you guys know about all my drops. Okay, I love you guys, and I will absolutely positively see you next time.